Hi everyone, back again. Yes, it's been a while since I've made a last video, but yeah, trying to find the motivation can be a bit hard sometimes. It's just early in the morning. I dropped my child off to tech, so I thought I've got a bit of time. I've actually got a chiropractic appointment which I'm going to go to, so I've got a wee bit of time before that, so I thought I'd make a quick video and give you an update on what's been happening. As you can see, the title of this video is Overcoming Setbacks, and I've had a few of those, and I think that's probably had an impact on my motivation and getting back into making videos again. Okay, so the primary setback I've had is I had the horrible box jump incident, which basically tore my shin open. Actually, I've got a picture of it here, not the tear itself, but the aftermath of with the stitches and things. For those who are a bit squeamish, I'll count it down. So I'll show the picture in 3, 2, 1. And as you can see here, it's in a V shape, and that's because it tore it right open, right down to the bone. So it was pretty nasty gash. Okay, so I'll take the picture off in 3, 2, 1. So back to normal now. Yeah, so it was a pretty nasty sort of accident, and that was just over a week ago I had that happen. So I was quite surprised when it happened. I didn't really feel anything, and in fact didn't really feel much even at the doctor's, except when he put the needles in to do the local anaesthetics for cleaning it up. But I thought I was a bit worried that that would have a major impact on my training, because and I'll put my training up now. My training has actually been going reasonably well, and I've been very pleased. I've finally managed to settle into quite a good routine. I went through various sort of iterations, if you like, of sort of going to the gym and doing CrossFit and trying to find the best sort of balance for me. And I found the best balance for me is basically 2 days a week at the Globo gym in the morning, and I end up doing a full body workout, but each of the two workouts has a different emphasis. So the primary emphasis on the first day at Globo gym is basically legs and squats, and the second day the primary emphasis is on deadlifts, and so in those workouts I'm also doing things like bench press, shoulder press, doing some arm work, and other sort of accessory exercises around the back and legs and various bits and pieces. So I do basically the entire thing. So for example, with the legs, I do the squats on the first day, but on the second day I'll do leg curls to basically hit the hamstrings. So that's been going quite well, and I've also worked out basically doing 4 days of CrossFit a week, where I do a Monday, Tuesday and a Thursday, Friday. Seems to be the best balance. And what I do is on the Monday is day one of my gym, a Globo gym, and the Thursday is day 2 of the Globo gym. So I basically get everything condensed into those 4 days, and it gives me enough rest and recovery that I can do quite well. Also, the 4th day at CrossFit is actually an open gym session, not an actual class. So I basically do classes 3 days a week, and then it's an open gym on the last day. So that's been going quite well, and Usually before the classes I'll do a bit of open gym anyway, and the focus then is primarily on kind of like a lot of monostructural work, really focusing on the cardio side of things, and any sort of other exercises that I want to tackle. Like I might want to concentrate on clean and jerks or snatch or something like that. And I've been finding that's been working out really well, and I have noticed an improvement in my performance in doing the WODs and things like that, especially where I'm doing interval work during the open gym part. That's been really improving my overall performance, with CrossFit in general. In fact, I noticed that the other night, that we did a workout, and it was basically an interval workout with 2 minutes rest in between. So we had, I think, 4 rounds with a 2-minute rest in between, and each round started off with 15 calorie sprint, 10 clean and jerks, and then 10 lateral burpees over the bar. The one thing I couldn't do there was the burpees over the bar with the injury that I've got. I'm sort of avoiding, while I can do squats and things like that, I'm avoiding any sort of impact type work, so the burpees was out. So I ended up doing push-ups. But I found that was really good because I'd been doing a similar type of thing in open gym, where I'd be doing 10 calorie row sprints and then going into doing clean and jerks after that, and doing it in the form of every 3 minutes on the minute. And I think the work part ended up taking me close to a minute, which meant I had that sort of 2-minute rest. So it was very similar sort of I guess modality is, I think, the CrossFit term for it. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And while I think I got onto the 4th round within the time limit. But definitely the stimulus there, I was able to maintain that stimulus while I was working out. So I was really very pleased about that. So yeah, everything's been going reasonably well, and I think the factor for me has been with the injury that I've got, really not looking at the things that I can do rather than what I can't do because of it, and getting upset about it. When it happened, it just so happened that I went down on the last rep of the last round of the box jumps, which was pretty frustrating. But it should heal up okay, and I should be fine again. It is frustrating, but things happen, and I think really first sort of maybe 3 or 4 days back, I sort of did more open gym where I could control what I was doing a lot more, focused more on the cardio aspects, and did sort of exercises where I wasn't going to stress the injury too much, or stress at all, in fact. So I found that really good, sort of focusing on what I can do rather than what I can't do, and that sort of kept me in that sort of right frame of mind. And so hopefully within a couple of weeks I'll be back to normal. Although I might investigate getting some shin guards or something like that. So, I don't really want to go through that again. It was pretty unpleasant. And my wife really doesn't want me to do box jumps anymore, but that's, yeah. I am going to do box jumps again, but I'm going to be a lot more careful. I think, when you get to the place where I was, sort of last rep, last round, I think you let your guard down a wee bit, and I think that's what happened with me. I was sort of like a bit, wasn't really sort of concentrating on what I was doing, and yeah, bang, out like I was out on the floor, clutching my leg, bleeding all over the place. Lovely. So that's the update. Interestingly, it's been pretty warm here at the gym, and because it's just coming up on the end of summer now, but yeah, that gym gets pretty warm, and I'll just show you this interesting little bit with one of the workouts that I was videoing. You can see here, I'll just put it in like a sort of a 3-stage thing here, where you can see the camera starts off fine, and then gradually it basically fogs up over the course of the filming to where it's like, yeah, pretty bad. And it's just in there, I think the heat and the humidity, and everybody sweating and all that sort of stuff, yeah. It got pretty bad. So I do tend to sweat a lot, so by the end of the workouts on those particular days, I was just like a water was streaming off me, so lovely. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me out if you can do that, and if you enjoy the videos, it definitely helps me. So thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll have a video in a bit more sort of a timely fashion. Thanks.